All right, guys. I just made these floating shelves in my garage, and I wanted to share my experience with you. So hopefully you don't have to go back and forth and do the same mistakes I did. So first of all, with the floating shelves, it's important to get a good support, and for that, fortunately I had this it's not finished, my ceiling of my garage, so I use these clamps which I got from the hardware store, and I'll show you how it looks, but this is just to show you the assembled part here. So I drill through the, and I use like 2x3s here, so I drill through the 2x3 and use like a kind of a hook bolt. And so the way I did it was like I did it in 3 pieces here. This was the first piece I put together, and at that time, as you can see, I used a different method for hanging. I used this kind of a threaded hook, and also then threaded it into the beam. But then I realized that it's probably not the best way of doing it, and I'm kind of probably in a way damaging the beam as well. So that's what I did then. I happened to come across these kind of bolts, if I could call it that, which actually sits on top of the beam and still has enough space to put like this kind of a S hook into it, and then hang the chain with it basically. So, and hang the chain with this type of hook, and as you can see, I used a pretty big like washer, steel washer along with that. So in terms of the sizing, this is like 1/4 of an inch and 4-inch kind of a hook bolt. And now in order to do this assembly now, that's another interesting part. I saw a lot of videos on YouTube before actually I started on it, and I saw many people actually putting this part first, the part that goes to the like kind of that bolts onto the stud first, and then put it in kind of stages, which is fine if everything is very well aligned in your garage, which is, I believe, which is hardly the case. So I had actually tough time when I had done it in parts here. So let me show you a better way, which I found much more useful. So I have actually, so 3 of these I put together already. So one left side, then right side, and then another piece, which I actually just, if you can see closely, what I did was I just kind of joined these 2 pieces together, and this way I just continued on with this assembly here. So now regarding the 4th part, which I'm working on, so I just wanted to share with everyone like what's the best or easiest way of doing it. So what I did was actually the half piece like of this 4x8, and the thickness of this 4x8 is actually 1/2 inch, 7x16 to be precise. So I just laid it on the ground, and I put all the pieces together without actually joining them. And I did, as you can see, I made some marks also here, and so that the pieces will like position in approximately the right position. So for example, I need this piece, so I made a mark here, and I'm going to just put my 2x3 here, and it also helps you to kind of align the pieces beforehand. And then I would say just do your kind of assembly just like that. It gives you like a flat surface to work on as well. And so do your assembly here, everything put together, make your frame. Just don't screw your plywood on the ground. So just make a frame of 2x3 and then put it on to the wherever you want to screw it in to the studs. And then finally, when everything is in place, then put your this plywood, which is fine. That's how almost all the YouTube videos show you, the final piece is putting the plywood. But many people, what they are showing, the way they are showing is, if I could demonstrate here, is that you basically do the back part first. So you do like this, and then join these 2x3 pieces here first, screw them on from the back side, and then put this half first, and then put this frame, put this part of the frame when you put this on the stud. So that makes it extremely difficult actually, because it's, as I said, everything is not aligned properly, and you will have these these pieces going up and down like this, and you will have to then push it really hard and kind of align it. So I'll show you next. I'll just stop here, and I'll continue when I have put this this frame onto the garage.